You know, when something shows up in your dream, something that you've been putting off for a long time, I think it's time that you take action on it. So that's what I'm here to do today. Hey, this is Lady and I'm back with another video. Today's video is somewhat of a book review, even though I haven't completed the book. A little background before I say what the book is. The other morning, I had a dream, and when I woke up, sometimes, dreams seem so real sometimes, and this dream felt real. And in this dream, I was just calling out these different goals that I want to do for my life, and it felt strange. So when I woke up that morning and was going about my morning, I started to think about that dream, and the first thing that popped in my head was this particular book I'm about to talk about, and a video from one of my favorite YouTubers, the Bronze Goddess. And in that video, she talked about this book here. This is the book. Write It Down, Make It Happen. Knowing What You Want and Getting It by Henrietta Ann Clouser. Now, in her video, she talked about, which I've been following her for years now. So 4 years ago, when she was first introduced to this book, she talked about all the signs that, was telling her to take action and actually read the book. So now it's been 4 years later, and she comes on and she talks about how all of the things, the principles and things she did and the goals she wrote down, they all came true. And it just was an amazing testimony, and it was very inspiring. So I decided to pick up the book. That morning when I had the dream, I had no intention. I was like, still, I'll get around to it, And I decided to look at the local library to see if we even have a copy here. And true enough, we do have a copy, and a copy was at the library that's right around the corner from my house. So I was able to pick it up. I'm about, let's see, I'm on chapter 5, just starting chapter 5. And this book is about, so far, what I can tell you, it's about writing down your goals and you have to still put things in action, but it's something about writing out your goals, putting it out there to help those things come to pass. And I read a lot of, reviews about this book, and some people were saying, it's not really biblical. Well, I'm a Christian, and I thought about, scriptures that say, write the vision down, and through prayer and supplication, make your requests known. So to me, that's like what it's doing. I've always been the type of person that write in journals, and when I was a little girl, I had diaries, still have some of those diaries today. And I decided I'm going to try this out. Another thing that I've always done is, well, not always, I did vision boards. And I'm going to insert a clip of my 2010, I believe it is, vision board. Okay, as you can see in that vision board, a lot of things stuck out to me. Some of the things haven't come to pass. I haven't traveled out of the country, but I have done a lot of traveling since doing that vision board. Right in the middle of that vision board is a sold sign for a house. And within a year and a half after doing that vision board, I purchased a home. Also on that vision board is a book sitting on the arm of a chair, and I have a booktube channel now. Those type of things that have, came to pass. And it's not like I'm sitting around and they just drop in my lap. You still have to work, and that's what it's talking about. About knowing what you want, how to figure out. And sometimes one of the chapters talk about how sometimes just writing can help you figure out what it is that you want. And also, as far as vision boards, I got this board back here, which I decided to do just words, powerful words. I feel like words have power to them, and me waking up every day seeing this by my bed, I feel that it helps me, because I want to live a stress-free life. I want miracles. I want to be strong. I want to have fun. I want this to be the best year ever. Those type of words, when I see it, I feel they motivate me. So I can't really give a review on this book yet because I haven't finished it. Like I said, I'm only in the 5th chapter. But what I did the other night, when I got into it, I pulled out my journal. This is my journal here. I've had it for a long time, and I decided that I'm just going to start and dedicate it to following the principles in this book and see what happens. And I wrote down a lot of goals, and it talked about, so far what I've read about, making it grand. What is it? Some things, you know, sometimes it's fear that keeps us from thinking about how grand things can be in our lives. And, you know, he came that we could have life and have it more abundantly. And so I feel like, hey, I should dream big while I'm here. So I'm going to do that. I plan on writing. I've already written my goals down, and I've already done some unusual things that I wouldn't do. And I'm just excited to see what will happen. I plan on maybe making updated videos as these goals that I wrote down, as they come true. You know, who knows what can happen. Everything, you know, is worth the try. I'm going to give this a try. Let me know if you have ever tried, you know, writing it down, or if you journal or make vision boards and you have seen something, you know, come to pass that you have put into writing. Let me know those things, because I'm very excited to see what happens. And hopefully you all will hear from me in the future like, hey, I wrote this down and it came to pass. So I thank Bronze Goddess for her, you know, inspiration, because she is indeed an inspiration, and letting us know about this book. And I'm glad, you know, it showed up in my dreams for me to finally say, girl, go get the book. So that's it for this video. This is Lady, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.